Here I am.
Here I am.
Here I am.
Here I am.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Ooh, everybody big
Ooh,
stretch
everybody
with
big stretch with
me. It's
me. It's
important.
important.
We are back.
We are back.
We're gonna be working on our Spooky Vtuber Lady again today. The plan right now. Hello. There we go. The plan right now is to sketch because I think echo. Okay. Well, it's because this is here. No echo now, right? That should be better now. What I have is we're going to be sketching. I have a kind of plan for this. I'm not so sure it's going to work, but I'm really interested in trying. I'm thinking I'm going to be inking this in a way that I can then like print it out and like literally watercolor it and then bring it back digital to rig it all together. Thank you for pointing it out. No, that's huge. Thank you, Reanimator. So right now we're going to be fixing little things, looking at how inking is going to work, and generally just kind of making everything make sense now that we have a concept and a kind of silhouette that we like. We're refining. I am not a sketch person, and so doing this like color sketch kind of thing, it's been very helpful. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to bring this out so you guys can see the whole thing, or at least kind of see the whole thing. There we go. So what about this feels like, and actually, I have an idea. We're going to, this is going to take a second, but I have an idea. I'm putting everything in a folder. Why? You'll find out in a second. Something about those sleeves feels like they could get better, like the shape of the sleeves. Yeah. Even all these layers that don't exist, we're still putting everything in the folder. There's a lot of layers in here that don't exist. Wow. I should probably clean this up. Okay, we'll do that in a second too. Okay. Right. Hello? Is there a reason you're doing that? No? Okay. Alright. There's our silhouette. She is extremely recognizable. Oh, I have like white happening. I'm like, what is going on down here? With the feet, there's some white happening somewhere. Okay, a lot of deleting is going to be happening. Oops. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this extra stuff. The stars are definitely affecting me today. We were told yesterday in the astrology chat that the stars were going to have a bit of a pressure cooker moment today, and it's definitely doing something for me because I see. It's not the layer. Where is it, friend? Who knows? I'm getting like really quite angry for no reason today. And I'm thinking that it's a lot to do with the stars, to be honest with you. I need to just merge all this down. There's no reason not to, since we have the design this far forward. We like her. That's not going to work. And right now we're just tweaking so we can get all this together. There, now we're clean. We don't even need the folder anymore, but that's incorrect. Just this. Okay, clean this up. She's got silly little shoes. And give her, have a nice, today and tomorrow, Mars and Pluto conjunct. Yeah, that's a mood. So this is actually a really nice silhouette, in my opinion. You can absolutely tell who it is immediately. It's a little busy and a little confusing. There's a lot going on down at the bottom that doesn't really make sense. This, the way this is folding and pooling on the ground, doesn't really make sense. So we're gonna fix that. Also gonna have that come up a bit. Again, the way it's laying on the ground. Fix that. And then if it's doing this, it's going to be doing this. Name that Pokemon. Name that VTuber. You joke, but that's like an actual test that a lot of people say needs to be done correctly. Okay, I still think the bottom half could be better, but we're definitely at a place where I'm enjoying this. Let's just kind of look around for a second, because I have an idea. So like these poor feet are not at all at any kind of perspective we want them to be. It's a sketch. I just gotta remind myself it's a sketch. It's not a problem. I'm just making it look decent. And by decent, I mean sketch worthy. Okay. That feels a bit better. Okay. Okay. Something about those snakes needs a little bit of help. Down at the bottom there. What are we going to do about those snakes? Good morning! Good morning, Lisa! How are you doing? think it's because this red bit, it doesn't flow quite how physics would have it do it, you know? That's a bit better. I think, honestly, we're gonna bring this whole thing up, and that snake head is what needs to move. I'm good, it's a Monday. Oh, big mood. Yeah, it's the stars. We were warned about them on Sunday's Astro Chat, and oh boy, they are sure getting to me, that's for sure. One of them days. That feels more correct. Sort of. You know? You know how something feels like sort of more correct? And then once we get this all blocked up, that's when I'm going to go in and think about... Oh, that's fun. What happened there? I think we could do some more with it, though. Over this should be going down, not necessarily up, right? I'm really thinking about the sleeves. But I think we might just be at a point where we need to move forward, you know? Yeah. Okay. So with that, then let's think about sketching and inking. So if we turn her way down, let's try out some it's a bit thick. Probably want like 7. Okay. So the idea here is to get a sketch that feels 3D, which is I think the biggest part of the sketch, the color sketch we did is that it's a little flat, and then we will do some liner, and then I really want to figure out how to print it and actually watercolor the thing. So I might even, I wonder if no, I haven't inked traditionally in a long time. It used to be one of my favorite things to do is traditional inking. Okay, so where I'm not line arting, I'm just sketching. I am able to not scare myself. I need to remember that everything's okay. this would come into like a little hole. Have a weird little ball. I really like these rope details we have, and they're going to come out and around. Actually, it's too many. Something like that. Actually come out and around the hair. Same with these, and they also go into the little hole. So nice, especially watercolor, way more forgiving than you probably remember. Yeah. Oh, am I not on Top Cat? Or am I on Top Chat? I'm like, I think I'm missing messages. Oh, no, I guess not. Now, do I want it to kind of, or do I want it to be very regally be together? I like these like strangely shaped side hair. Something about that. Something about that makes me happy. Bangs. It's very there's a little bit of Pokemon there. Something about that. Okay. Now we're figuring out the physics, the 3D of this. Open. How I want it to kind of be falling open. Have more like this. Out. And back. Something like that. Now the red, ooh, actually, we have found a problem. The red here doesn't connect. So it needs to be more like, that's okay, that's actually a better shape anyway. More like that. And then we'd have the second layer. We want it to peak here and then hide again. Just based on, did you want to watercolor it or was it something that you wanted me to do? If you are comfortable and open to the idea of doing it yourself, I think that your watercolor is going to be fantastically better than mine, but I would do it myself and experiment and have fun with a newish medium. Either way is good for me. lets me branch out a little bit. Now this one, we did not work on this at all. Wow. So this one's going to be coming in like that, and it's going to have to tuck under there. Now that's a lot of folding happening for that one. So we'll want some kind of wrinkles happening. This side. And we have that red sneaking in. I think we need these like this kind of thing happening. I think that looks nice. Especially since colors are already picked, we won't play with it instead, be my guest. Either way is good for me. Oh, that's right, that can't go that far down. About this. Is that where the opening is? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Also, this shoulder's like way higher than the other one. We might need a little bit of the mirror tool. Hold on. Just a little bit, so I know what these shoulders are. I guess they are, huh? They didn't look level. Thought something had drifted as we had worked on it. But again, let's check the width of this. It'll be here. It's going to be, oh yeah, way over there. Thought so. Oh. Yeah, something like that. Long side and a short side. Yeah, I like the way that we have that set up. I think this needs just a lot of fabric being bunched up with it around her shoulders like that. This side, you can't see them. You can't see the cute little wrinkles. That's okay. Again, let's use this just for now to do our sleeve openings, which I do want to exaggerate. It's part of her like diamond shape language. I can do whatever I want. And then I wanted her hands to, and this is going to be the fun part because hands are not my easiest. Her hands to like just be holding on to stuff. So we're gonna have like she's just holding onto her sleeve. And that's actually the inside of the second sleeve. You don't see the outside of the second sleeve. And she'll have big pointy nails. Big old nails. This one, it comes up and then it kind of drapes around. So it comes up and over her arm. Is that how it would work? I think it would actually work more like this, not this, like it's currently doing. On this side, it makes more sense to be like this because it's like tucked into her shoulder there. But this side shape is going to be more like that. So it'll come out. It's big, rigid, heavy. Kind of fall straight down. Not whatever I had it doing there. Like that. Yep. And on this side, it's a more alright for it to be kind of rolled in a loop-de-loop. Now this one comes forward and wraps around her legs. Head's actually going to be like over here. We'll figure that out in a minute. So these I actually kind of want them to come up a bit instead of back like they had, so that they could follow the arms a bit better. Onward. It's going to come out about there, and this one's going to come out about here. And that's alright that the red one's further out. That's okay. They can do things. They can do whatever it wants. Did we have her hips like way bigger than that? This is going to have a lot of... It's wrapped up with the snake. Red's peeking through on this one. It's not follow, it's a different robe. It's not like an outline, so it's going to follow a different draping. This is going to be a little bit funkier. So we have those here because they're pushed out of the way by her knee, which by the way I have not figured out how I'm going to do. Make a new layer for that one. So if we have her knee up like this, right? This one, I don't think that's where a hip goes. Wow. So this foot is planted very... Nope, not like that. Just wanted the hip. Let's say this knee's here. Probably further up because it's very planted straight. Am I on the wrong layer? I am. Wow. As usual. Off. This one. She got them thick thighs. That don't make no sense. Hold on. I'm having some things happening here. Okay. I'm doing this in like a bright red, so I know what I'm doing. turn on the symmetry for just a minute. So this is going to be like the basic position for where our thighs go. Actually, probably more like here. Right? And then a foot. Makes sense. Is it great? No, but it's workable. So turn this off. We are lifting this leg in just a little bit, or yeah, in, up, over, and it'll be up a little. This is what I mean by like sketching's not my part. So the hips are going to be, sorry, I'm doing math in my head. I need to have a button that makes me do like that math gif. So if she's standing with this leg firm on the ground, it's going to be, wait, I have to stand up for this. I swear I know how to draw. It's going to be further up. So this is going to come a little further up. And a little further down. Okay, so I did it backwards. Donate $10 to make Ms. May solve equations. I mean, I'm doing it for free. So her hips are like just a little bit that way. Which means it should probably be showing in the OB, right? But hips are a little bit that way. But then again, like, I have to animate this later, so do I do that later or do I do that now? Just like a teeny bit. Trigger equations. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's cute. Alright, so basically the same. Get rid of this. Yeah, that looks better. Projects, you know, that she's actually moving. So we can't see any of that. Get rid of it. I don't think we see this in either, but that's okay. I think it's all... Well, maybe we do. Yeah, that looks more correct. I say, as you can't see what I'm talking about, but that's fine. I'm still figuring out how to make this. Let's see if actually, hold on. Let's give you a little bit more of the canvas. Is it going to be... Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Wonderfully large? No, but you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Just takes up so little space. It's fine. If I do my work like this, maybe that will be better. Nobody's here. I can mess with this as much as I want to. Let's try that. Let's try that for now. Am I gonna hate it? Probably, but it's fine. So, the idea here is you can see that her hips are not straight, which is what we wanted. Now, when we have her... Oof. I just like work like this. Yoinks. Wait, does? Hold on, I hate turning my phone around, so I have it locked. Can I? Oh, I can. Interesting. It's not right. Hold on. That's incorrect again. What? Okay. Let's... Only me, go bananas. Let's try that. Let's try that. So, we can... Oof, this is rough, but that's all right. And by rough, I mean the UI is rough, not us. That's okay. Why is that down? So then we can look at our new thigh layer and kind of better understand what she's doing with it, which is bringing it up like this. I do want it to be more pronounced than in the sketch. Oh, it's gone. There we go. And it doesn't have to connect to there, it just has to look nice. So, more like this. And it's going to curve in-ish, not out. This one's also going to be kind of straight. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So this is going to be needing a actual like thigh curve. And then down, and it kind of ignores the rest of it. Cannot tell, I am not a foot person. Yeah, more like that. More like that. So that means that it's fallen back here. We still want it to wrap like under here, but that means it's going to show up. So it's here, right? It's going to show up like there. We'll fix that in a minute, but not right now. These are all bunched up, coming out like that. Let's just do them without them snakes. Not like that, that's for sure. Where's my undo button? This one. Like that, kind of. Well. The big watery shape of that. This will way back there. Yeah, that's starting to look more correct. Pluto and Mars aren't quite opposing my natal Venus, but it's real close enough. I imagine it might be adding to some brr. Yeah, I'm feeling the brr. We gotta have little snoots. Have little snooks. Some little cutie patootie snooks. Be happy. Happy snake. What am I drawing? I'm drawing. Let me see if I can get it up nice. A new VTuber. Hi, Spider. Welcome in. We're doing a VTuber that I have been commissioned to draw. She's ooky, she's spooky. And she's got some snakes down here that I'm trying to work on. Let's get... And I cannot... Oof. This one needs to be way bigger. Read my username, yeah. Yeah, she's kind of dragony, huh? Or wait, this way? Yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to how I need to hold this. So that's looking a lot better, honestly. Let's look up here. This one falls back behind. I do think we still have some of our ropes kind of peak. Now, drawing these horns, I think, is going to be a inking only process. I don't think I'm going to bother sketching them. Coming along quite nicely, thank you! Now, we can try the face a little bit right now, but there's not going to be a lot of promises here. I can't hold it right. think whatever circle I had going on here is a bit too wide. It needs to be looking like at the camera so you know where she's going. It's at your throat. Kira 108 style. I don't think I've heard of that one, but definitely getting new styles into your art is a lot of fun and also very, very difficult. I always tend to default to what am I doing? She says. Can I? Sorry, I'm just trying to think real big. I've got them numbers coming out of my face. Oh no, she looks like she ate like an entire lemon in one gulp. Unhinged her jaw like the snake she is and ate an entire lemon. There we go. It's a bit better. It does look like Voldemort, but that's fine. We'll fix that. Let's turn this, I said, off. Yeah, that's not working. That's not working out for me. Okay, yeah, little cute nose, little anime nose. That's better. Got the ittiest chin, but I think we can force it. I'm really just vibing on this one since it's a style I'm not used to. Think small, then think big. It's good, but it is a bit high up, I say, dragging it higher. Nope. How no blush. Cutie pie. Okay, yeah, I'm holding it wrong, but it's fine. Something like that. I think I have this. Oif. Did you do your model then, Money? No, Wednesday we're gonna keep going with live 2D. Wait, this is sick. Yeah, here we go. You can see her. I'm gonna open the window real quick. I am boiling. But nah, we're working on somebody else's. This is a commission. Hold on one sec. Okay, back. So we have, what else is going on here? We haven't done this line yet, which is important. Hold on. Otherwise she's extremely unclothed. There we go, that's better. She's got horns, so they're just gonna get painted in. Yeah! A flying rib cage. Yeah, that would be spooky. I guess, yeah, her horns are kind of like that, huh? I was thinking when we were doing them, they look kind of like a map of lungs, but they do also look like a rib cage. Next bit. This silly little fear what you don't understand. Yeah! So this is supposed to be like a spider lily, but it ended up in the sketch looking like a flying spaghetti monster. So let's see if we can look at some spider lily references real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on the Be Right Back screen while I open up Pinterest. I am still here, don't worry about it. Just don't want to accidentally show something I shouldn't. Let's get this open and we'll look up spider lily. Especially, are there, is that a real thing? Orange spider lilies? It looks like it is a real thing. Golden. Okay. Shaped a little bit differently than I remember them. Let's show off to you guys real quick. Come on. This is meant to be spooky. She looks adorable. Uh-oh. I do specialize in drawing very cute things, so I think we might have had a problem there. So it looks like golden spider lilies are a real thing, unless these are fake images. But we have, see, like these ones are so different. They're like more octopusy shaped, you know? These ones are, you can see the actual lilies in each one. I'm kind of interested in that. I'm also wondering if we can find, see, there's other, these look like, hold on. We're clicking on this for a second. Does this not look like a nun to you? A little flower nun. That would be a really fun project. She just looks like she's got like the nun veil. It's really cute. Okay. I don't think we're gonna find like a better image. Thistles. Okay, wait a minute. I know we said spider lilies, but hold on. I feel like a thistle's kind of doing it. Because it can have the same, oh, we've got some character named Thistle, I guess. The same kind of vague shape, but you know it's like a pointy thing. You know it's a spooky pointy thing. It's not flat. It's very, very not flat. It would be hard to make a hair ornament out of a thistle in the direction I'm trying to go. Let's see what we can do with this. So we'll bring her back. I'll bring you back. Spider lilies can be yellow, yes. Red, pink, yellow, and white are the primary ones, and orange. Okay. So the gold is not too far off. So I was very clearly doing a spider lily from memory in this one. Nightshade. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's look at Nightshade real quick. Bringing you back over to Pinterest. How's Nightshade looking? Oh, wait a minute. He's got a little tongue sticking out. Ooh. Kind of like that. Oh wait, they come in like less pointy versions? Okay, well let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do with the night. I kind of like the idea of the nightshade. We've already got that exact shade of purple going. And it's gold, right? Ball's orange, and the orange is ball. The gold one's fine. Awesome. Okay, well let's look at how Nightshade might look, because I think that's actually a really good idea. We would have a more should they all be like flying the same way, like a clockwise rotation, you know? Nope, that's not it. That's not the one. That's, I mean, like, Nightshade could still be it, but I need to figure out a little bit better perspective, whatever I'm trying to do. Right. Okay, and then we've got this middle part, which we can still turn into favorite flowers, marigold. That's Reanimator's favorite too. Honestly, I'm kind of digging that. I'm kind of really into the Nightshade. I think it makes it readable. I think it makes it very quick and easy to understand. What she's about, what's going on. Good taste. Marigolds, sunflowers, poppies, and spider lilies. What are my favorite ones? I like hydrangeas a lot. I like lavender. Yeah, hydrangeas, lavender. What else? I don't know. Good question. I feel like it needs to Yeah, about like that. Wisteria, yeah, I love wisteria. Okay, we're going with that actually. I like the idea. Very good idea. Thank you so much for the nightshade tip. It best suits her color scheme. It's much easier to draw. So that's that. Let's get her little eyeballs in, her extra eyeballs. It's got 8 million of them. Making some of these up, getting the spooky vibe. Hopefully. Now this one was a little different because it was like a bunch of little weirdo eyeballs. Biblically accurate and now it's spooky. Okay. At least now we can get the spooky part visible. I drained just lavenders of serious shopping list. No, that's parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, right? We'll get some on her legs later. I think next up, I'm going to try. This is going to be a fun part. I'm going to try and make these ropes actually like rope shaped. So we've got like rope texture. Like this. I'm gonna make them actually feel not braided though. I just want like single twist, big chunky rope like that. Like this. So let's see what we can do about that. Very on-brand color scheme. Yeah, I have a favorite color. Can you tell? Can you possibly guess? Okay, actually, I lied. I'm going to put this up nice. I'm going to be right back. I am going to get some water. I am still very warm, so hold on. Oh, I have water now. It's important to hydrate. If you don't have water with you, how about you go get some too? Okay. New layer. Let's try and do some rope texture. So, if we look at the, it's like, oof. It's, See, I don't like that. I need it shouldn't be that easy. It shouldn't be that easy. It needs to be going at like a Maybe it is that easy. Because like if it's let's say it goes this way. Just for grins. We'll say it's going this way. Right? And I don't think that that's like twisting like around. Like it's a circle quite enough. See, but then it's starting to become like not diagonal. Candy cane, right? But then it's a wraparound candy cane. It just doesn't feel circular enough, you know? You know? Morning coffee. I am at the stage where I'd be like, a giant iced coffee, fix me, giant iced coffee. That just looks like a worm. Okay, let's not do the hard part yet. So we gotta pick also like eye level. Eye level, he's probably like just a little bit taller than us. So we're looking technically down on this rope. So theoretically, actually, it would be like this one, right? Yeah. But like, not. But not like that. Ah, thank you very much, Reanimator. That's much better. Again, it's gotta be more. Is there a trick for drawing rope? Is there a rope trick? I think what I need actually. What if we did this? What if we got this thingy? Made it bigger. Like way bigger. Not quite, but you see my vision. What's that? What happens there? Thickness of end. No, 100. You know, you see my vision at least. I don't think it will do it, but maybe not. Maybe this won't do it. Is there a trick for drawing rope? Drawing rope texture. It really doesn't curl as much as you think it does, huh? It really doesn't. It really just doesn't curl as much as you think it does. So, back over here, I guess. And let's just Let's try this. We'll start at one end so we can get the perspective looking nice. And just kind of go for it. Again, it looks worm. It looks worm. It doesn't look rope. It's not at an angle enough. It needs to like really angle it. It looks like I'm repeating, can you just draw one shape and just copy spam it? I don't think so. Because it curves, right? Hold on. What does a curving rope look like? A rope that's like doing things. I suppose not much. I suppose the rope actually doesn't change that much when it curves, huh? See, it has a little bit of a perspective to it. What I'm trying to achieve there is basically that. So, okay. Guess we just like absolutely eyeballing this thing. So, kind of exactly the same thing going on here. Draw. Don't worry about the outside bubble, just draw the lines in there first. Draw, what do you mean draw the lines in there? Just focus on these lines first, and then fill this out once you cut the later the lines. I guess. Treat it like a candy cane first. Okay. Oh, I'm not pressing the undo button. Treat it like a candy. I just... Okay. So treat it like a candy cane first, I guess. Hold on. I know I'm not on the right page. Here we go. Well, see, no, because that's not how that works. That's not how a candy cane works. That's not how... Oh my god, my brain. Freeballing it. No. These are actually going to look like this. With our perspective that we're at, it's actually going to do this. And then it will curve up over itself. I don't think like that, but... maybe like that. Down here, on the other hand, it's a little bit different. So do it bad and then make it better. So we're gonna... It's candy caning. And then... like that. I guess so. Curves over itself the other way. What do you mean over the other way? Because we're looking down on the rope, so the circles are gonna be like this. And we have to keep that, so it's gonna come up over like that. Down here, we're still looking down on the rope. Circles are still doing this. Maybe that's how I have to do it. Does it look good? No. And I can at least go in and like that-ish. I don't like it. I don't like it. And this is an important part of the drawing. If we don't nail this, it's gonna look bad. The whole thing. Actually, I kind of liked that. I'm gonna leave that. Stop. Okay, the perspective of the rope changes. The rope is a 3D object. It attaches to the snake head here, kind of like this, I guess. It's a noodle, right? It's a noodle. We are looking down and perspective away from us. Down and away. It's gonna look like that. That can't be right. It doesn't look right. Do I need to do something else for a minute? Let's do something else for a minute. Let's look at snakes. If anybody doesn't like snakes, look away. We're looking up snakes. Snake. Let's just do snake head. So that's what we need the reference for. Him! His little boopy snoot! Okay, so... we got closed heads. We really just want like a cute little guy. In my opinion, cute little guy is what we're looking for. So let's... lilies! They're a lot more angular than I remembered. I think this is... yeah. And they do kind of curve. In free space, make a candy cane and then just turn it 45, 90 degrees. Yeah, you know, it's easier said than done, my dude. I wish I could look at the reference and draw at the same time. There's actually not much going on there. That doesn't look like a snake. That does not look like a snake. Because they got like these cute little mouths. I think I've lost the shape though. No, it wouldn't be that far. It would be over further. Closer. That's a little snake guy. That's a little snake guy. That's just a little guy. I think he needs to be a little bit more smooshed. He's gonna get smooshed, just a little bit more smooshed. That's a little smooshed guy. Enjoy your last few minutes of Neptune and Pisces. There she goes. 14 New Years. Cute. Okay, let's get this noodle. Get this little noodle guy. Stop it! Being able to draw so that you guys can see is hard. I hope I appreciate the work I do for you. He also got to get a little bit more smoosh. Noodles. there's that. Let's... I think this needs to be squished. Just a little bit of squamping. Yeah, them some noodles. Didn't need to be said. Oh, thank you so much, Nick. It means so much to me right now. This. Yeah, it's this one. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Tempted to get, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. Leave those be for now. He also needs moved. Let's get back down here. He needs moved a little bit. He's not lined up with that rope at all. More like there. Okay. Oh, okay. Everybody with me? We're gonna do a big stretch. Go up. And you have to say, oh, big stretch when you do it, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, big stretch. Because you can't get a shrimp check. This is your shrimp check. Okay. Next up, I think we're fixing the hands. Kind of really roughed in the hands here. I didn't do the worst job, but I think they're too big. So just real quick, we're going to squirch these as well. That's better. I'm walking so my stretch was a bit disappointing. Nah, you're good. You're walking. That's enough movement. Just do random noises. Okay. And last, but certainly hardest, and not last, since we have the rope to do. Let's look at the feet. Look at the feetsies. She does look like she's got heels on, just the way that I've positioned her feet. That's what I'm used to drawing. I think I do still want to get like a cute sandal look. want to give her the little... Maybe. We'll think about it. This is an option. I think that looks fine. Doing that anime standing on tiptoes things. Yeah, definitely an option. So, it's way over there and you can't see it. That's all right. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I see it like this. Can you see everything? Yeah. Okay. Gade has always wanted a pair. Really? Something looks extremely off now that I'm looking at it on the second screen. Hold on. Go faster stripes like in Sonic. I think this is actually going to be back here. Yeah. Oops. Back like this. Yeah, that looks much better, actually. They still look fun to walk around in, yeah. They do, honestly. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good about this, at least. So. Swords are cool, though. Yeah, clearly some of us have not. Swords are so cool. Okay, let's do the rope idea on something that'll give us a little bit less pain, which is this one. See, that's much easier. If I do it this way, though. It just looks like stripes is the problem. And I'm trying very hard to make it like show depth. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm trying too hard to make it show depth, because it ends up just looking like stripes instead of curled around, you know? That's not how it would work. I don't know. I don't know. What if I don't make it show depth? still turns out like stripy. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Yeah, okay. Sure. It's really not that difficult. It's just that I was just trying too hard. Is that big enough? Are those big enough? I want them to look chunky. Do they need to be chunkier? I'm thinking yes, they need to be chunkier. Unfortunately, I wonder if twice as chunky is going to be too much. Yeah, twice as chunky is too much. So we're doing the same thing. Don't erase all that because that does look good. But same thing with chunkier. Vampire, what a great thing to grow up to be. Hello? May I please have the undo button? Thank you. Why is it so small in this view? Something like that. Yeah. We're not in, well, we're in the Americas, but we're not there. still looking down at these. Even if it's just technically. I think it's more like that. Already I can see that the sketching is not easy. That's okay. I at least feel better about it now. What are you schnurfing about over there? Cat is absolutely schnurfing. Maybe that's too big. What? Hello? I gotta know what you're schnurfing about. Are you in here? Am I hearing phantom schnurfing? He's eating lunch. Okay. Ghost cat for sure. Big chunky ropes, big chunky ropes. Be void black. I don't know. Be they void black. I don't know. Apparently, it's invisible. The schnurfing cat is absolutely invisible, so I could not say, friend. She do be looking better though. I think that these are gonna put a little bit of pressure on this fabric here. Just a little bit. Hey, I'm back. Hey, there I am, I'm back. The internet died for a second there. It's back. Don't know where it went. The ghost cat got it, I guess. ghost cat being mischievous, for sure. Okay. Now he's in here. Oh, he sure is. Real cats joined us. Okay. There's a few things that I'm seeing that I think we can fix, but let's put all the line art together so that I can fix them without fiddling. And that's gonna be this snakehead's still doing things. He might have gotten schnurfed a little bit too much. Scorched. Okay. Is that it? Is that all I'm seeing? No, because the hair does in fact come up in front. Why is this down? There we go. Hair comes up front and it has lost its rope. But that's okay, I guess. Good job on the rope. Thank you very much. Something like that. These are also going to be ropes, the bits in the hair. So I suppose we can just kind of much better than I thought it would be. And then, oof, that's trying to do things. Maybe unknown. No, that one's not right. I'm gonna go all the way back. Actually, because I'm not a fan of where we went. Yeah, okay. This, oh, ouchies. This is not a comfortable way to hold my phone. Added another section even though I just... Hello? Down here, it looks like we have what I was trying to do here. Ow! That shouldn't hurt so much. because it comes around and wraps, right? And then it comes around. Wait, I'm a little confused here. Comes around like that's too big. That wraps all the way around. Back, it comes out there. Not like that. Hello? Ugh. Is that domestic violence? No. I'm drawing on my phone. Yeah, and like that's not the problem, but the problem is in order for y'all to see it correctly, I have to draw in landscape mode, and that hurts. I'm used to drawing in portrait because that's how I hold a phone. And so I've never drawn it in landscape, but if I draw it in portrait, right? Hold on. I just, again, now that people are here, I can show you the misery of this. What you see is this much of my screen gets to have the phone on it. That's nothing. That's not big enough for you. Right? That's so little. And if I turn it so that it's nice and big, right? It's sideways for you, right? There's no winning. There's no winning here. So right now I'm at the point where, oops, this one. Can I just Control Z all this? Is that an option? Yeah, okay. I was really rubbing it around. Oh, okay. Whoa! Is there a redo? Okay, and then I shake my phone. That's what I have to do. Well, that didn't do it. But you know what I meant. That can't be right. Hold on. Hold on. I had it. Is it this way? No. Just put it on the surface and put weights on the side to stop it from moving. No, it's not that it moves. It's that I'm not used to the screen in that position. I'm used to my fingers like resting against the side of the screen, and I can't rest against the side of this. It's too small because it's horizontal. I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense, but it's just how it is, I guess. How did I have this set up? So confused about how it was. It's gone now. Suppose this is where it is now. So, okay. I'll do it on landscape, I guess. This is what you get. Or on portrait. This is what you get, I guess. I'm sorry. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out the ropes in the hair, and it was a problem. But yes, I will be getting a second monitor eventually. It is like in the works. It's not something I'm putting off. But getting a whole like tablet setup is a bit expensive at the moment. And so I have my wonderful, beautiful phone that I love so much and that I've drawn on for like 6 years or more. So it's comfortable for me. It's just not set up nicely for viewing on a nice big screen for you, right? So something like that. There's a little bit more curve to this one than I had shown here. But that's fine. Hey, I'm really glad that you were here. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Okay, let's give this an actual circle. That'll be nice. Okay. This feels doable. I'm gonna give these little guys some like fake brow ridges, I guess. Yeah, this one's a bit tall, huh? Other way around. Let's try it like this. Nope. Like this. Let's get you less tall. He's also just like in the wrong spot. I'm gonna bring her out a bit. Hello, welcome. You're not late. So this is where she's at. Call you Elle for sure. Only if you're here. Fantastic, guys. Great work, everybody. Internet's won. We're all done here. So this is where we're at. Yeah, trying to figure out. I think we're good though. Got just itty bitty details that I'm trying to make sure come up. I made the ropes really, really chunky because I wanted them to be really, really chunky. Oh, they don't have the chains wrapped around them, but that I honestly think that I'm not going to drop. I honestly think that's actually going to be honest. There's a like going here. This. Oh, there's so many. That's not right. We want like a chain one. But that would be something I would add in later. Not that little. Right? I can add that in afterwards. But for now, this is where we're at. I think I'm not sketching the antlers or horns because that's something I'm just going to ink. But I wanted to sketch everything else just to make sure I had it all correct. And I think we're somewhere nice. Necklace chain around the giant rope. You like can't even see it in there. It just looks like one of the fibers. But right now we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. We've got some schnoots, some little snake schnoots. And yeah. Something about this is bugging me. Nope. I swear, I keep hearing a cat like schnurf next to me. It's got to be something like squeaking, like from the fan. I don't know, but it's something, and it's doing things. That makes more sense, honestly. It's not perfect, but it makes a lot more sense. There we go. Oh, and I did hurt my hand a little bit holding my phone wrong because I had it set up so that I could have you see the screen bigger, but it was hard for me to hold that way. So I think that's the sketch. That's the sketch. That's where we're putting the sketch. That's where we're leaving the sketch. I am wondering if I want to start working on line art right now, or if I am very, very hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it, oops, not like that though. Leave it here for just a minute. And I'm gonna be right back. Wait, hold on. Migraine food? Wait, what? Grab with saltwater pickle so I don't worry too much. Yeah, okay. Aspirin. Wait, aspirin in the pickle recipe? There's a secret third option. Is it the aspirin? Is the secret third pickle option the aspirin option? Instead of whatever else they use to keep them good for a long time. Oh. Interesting. Drinking is just good for hangovers. Yeah, I will admit this readily. I drink pickle juice straight, especially when I have a migraine. Especially when I have a migraine. Aspirin with salt water and peppers. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'd try it. Unironically. Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. Okay. So I think we're gonna try inking. Does my hand still hurt? Yes, but it's all right. You guys are familiar with the fermented ones? Oh, yeah, no, that's real. That's a thing. I like kimchi, but I don't know if I've probably had fermented pickles and they've just not left a large impression on me. We are with our friends, whom I think would judge you least for drinking pickle juice. It's true. They would. They do. I just drink a lot of it. I just happen to be drinking a lot of pickle juice. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to merge down our layers again. Not that one though. Go ahead and get rid of these. Okay, so now we have let's name these. We have a color sketch. I don't know what else to call that. And we have a regular sketch. Although the snurfing is absolutely like two pieces of paper rubbing up against each other from the fan, it still keeps going though. You have regular migraines and it helps. It does, in fact, help a lot. We're going to turn that off for just a bit. And we're going to try some line art. Now, this is no promise. We're not promising line art, but we're going to try it. Where do I want to start, though, is the question. I'm not going to do the face first. I know that much. But I can see what I can do about this hair. Is this the pen I want to be using is also another very good question. Which paper do I want? Oh, it's some of these.
Oh, never mind.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about fixing it.
I thought it was like the color paper.
No, I don't think so. The paper is not movable. Let's see what else we've got here. We could do, especially since, like I said, I'm hoping to print this out and watercolor paint it and then scan it back in and rework it digitally until I import it into Live 2D. So there's going to be a lot of steps here, but basically we're building a real paper doll, not a fake paper doll, a real paper doll first. So if we're doing that, I'm thinking, ooh, hold on. How's this one? How's this one if we smirk it all the way down here? Is it just a little bit of texture? Yeah, it's just a little bit of texture. Not a whole lot, and it kind of looks low res instead of textured, so maybe not that one. Maybe Sop, Dip, and Bleed. Again, it just looks low res, not textured. I was thinking like pencil, maybe? Oh, one is as low as it gets. Okay. No. Stylish marker. Not really interested in that one. How is this not that one? I don't want a mixing one. I want, yeah, an opaque one. I say as I click on them and they're all mixing. There we go. How's something like this when it's itty bitty? Okay, it's really thick. Again, just kind of looks low res, not necessarily textured. I do like the way it moves though. It does move nice. Yeah, we'll stick to normal. We'll stick to the brush I'm used to. I think I said while we were doing out this one, this piece of hair, it feels very Pokemon. It's what is it? It's doing, what's the Transpride EV? Or not Glaceon, but that is what I was thinking of. Glaceon has this kind of shaped ear. That's probably what it was. Anyway, I need to figure out this shape. And maybe I just need to figure it out from here. This is how you guys get to watch me do line art, which I claim to be my favorite thing. And then I end up just being like a parody of that parody of digital line art. Y'all seen that one? Hold on. I might give it to the Discord because I was thinking about it yesterday. And now here I am. Unironically being it. Sylveon is the Transpride EV. It's true! Glaceon, but cooler. I don't know. Can you get cooler than Glaceon? Is that too bad of a dad joke? Hold on, I'm only gonna go to be right back so I can put a link in the Discord because I can't get this out of my head. Hold on. There you go. You're welcome. That thumbnail's something else. It's a bad joke, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I left it there. That's okay. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about. Here we are. We're back. So also, like, how much of this do I want to re-render in like layers? How much work do I want to do there? I don't know yet. But let's start by not hurting ourselves too much. And we'll just kind of I'm gonna mirror this. It's a little bit too much cheek. It's cute. It's a cute face shape. Just a little bit too much cheek there, I say, as I graze off like the entire thing. Not too much, but enough. Which, by the way, since I was so kind to myself, I'll do that again. Can't see the top of her head. I don't want to show the top of her head. But we have instead, we're gonna have her bangs. Now her bangs, do they go in front of these side bangs? Don't know yet. The bangs will need to be not symmetrical, that one's for sure. Mm-hmm. Why not ink? Maybe this is already said, and I'm like, no, it was not. Like we put ink in water and we used that. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, no, I really like that idea. No, you are not late. I really like that, and I think I'll use it. Do I like that, though? Do I want that to be on top? I don't think I do. I think I need this part to be on top. I do think I want to give her the little anime girl air vents. Yeah, good choice. She needed the anime girl air vents. She wasn't able to breathe properly without them. Proper respiration is important. They are essential. It's true. Okay, so this here is deep in concentration. I apologize. Already I can see that I'm doing this wrong, but that's alright. Let's see what we got here. These are getting too big as they go up. These ones are fine, so what if I just keep doing this? I am astounded that there's no, like, rope brush in here. Like, not that I would feel good using it, but really expected there to be one since there are braid brushes, and those are objectively, like, harder than a rope, but that's fine. I feel like these are too big. I wonder. Thinking. Real big think. Yeah, I can cheat a bit on this. There we go. Oh, have I crashed it? Have I crashed it? Ooh, I've crashed it. Ooh. Are we back? Alright, that's... I think it needs another loop. What do you mean by another loop? Down here, it needs some... It's not on top of it enough. It's also just that I'm going to be incredibly picky, and I don't have the skill, the patience, the time, or the energy to be incredibly picky right now. I need to just do it. Right? I need to just do it. I need to look at this and be like, it looks good. Right? And then I can come in and I can make the shading happen. Do a little bit of ink shading, because I really like doing that. If I want to, I can have another trick I can do, which we'll try out and see if that makes it look nice. What exactly is happening there? Okay. Then let's try this idea, which was to take probably airbrush. Ooh, I am really slowing this down. What is that? We have like 3 layers. You should not be acting this way. You get this way when I have like 60 layers, not 3. There we go. Put it down at like 40. That's a good size. And I want to just go, ooh, ooh. I'm just kind of, am I even on the right layer? It says so. Ah, no, it is. Okay. Just lighten up. Just where like light would hit it. Just lighten it up a bit. Right. Okay. Thinking. Perhaps not advisable today, the thought process. In general. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. Why are you acting like this? I'm going to make another one so I don't hate myself later. Right. It's all way too big. And the hair's in front on that one. Does it feel like cheating? Yeah, but do I care? Not super a lot. Because what I need to be doing is learning how to work faster. And that's what I'm trying to teach myself how to do, right? Is work faster to get the same or comparable results of what I'm used to. Or better, even. Right? That's actually too much. Which means, if I'm smart, I would duplicate this layer and not do this again. Instead, you would have it come something like that. And we can fix this in a minute. But something like that. And this one? Yeah. Oops. Split it in two. Hi, Stephanie. You're good. No worries. Something more like that. Now on this side is where hair comes up and over. Not like that though. The snurfing paper still keeps getting at me. Okay. Am I gonna hate it later? Maybe, but we'll find out is the thing. Because if I don't, that's great. Yeah, she's looking good. Thank you so much. We do have Spanish in 45 minutes, so I think I'm going to stop here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me, for being here. Oops. There we go. I'm really glad that we got to get this far to start the line art. Yeah, see y'all in a bit for tarot in like 4 hours. I'm gonna take a break, go to class, and be back for tarot. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye.